I'm going to teach you a different way of taking notes when we're reading called trash and treasure. So basically, when we look at different words or when we're reading, we're going to find out where there's trash words and there's treasure words. Okay? Looking up here, we have just a little sentence that I've taken off the Wikipedia, or not Wikipedia, of the World Inside. Sam Walton. We can tell that we're going to be learning about Sam Walton because what do we have here?
Sam Walton.
This is the heading, right? So we can already tell that the heading is an important word and the name is Sam Walton. Now when we do this, the first thing we have to do is obviously read what we're going to look at, what we're note-taking about. If you don't read, we're not going to be able to know what the information's about, and we're going to get all confused and not know if it's a trash or a treasure word. In this case, let's just read the first sentence about Sam Walton together. We have
Sam Walton, 1918 to 1992, an American businessman, was the founder of Walmart stores.
Okay, a very simple sentence. Sam Walton, an American businessman, was the founder of Walmart stores. Now, what we have to do is figure out if it's a trash word or a treasure word. A lot of the times when we do note-taking, we always just show this to you and say, oh, highlight the important words. But sometimes we think, I don't know what's an important word. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do something that's a little bit different. We're going to take out the trash and leave the treasure. Okay? So I've made two posters over here. We have a trash and a treasure poster. On this, the trash means we're going to cross these words out. The words we're going to cross out are articles like a, and, the, one, some, few, okay? Or repeating names or pronouns like he, she, it, her, okay? We're also going to cross out any action words. Surprisingly enough, when you take notes, boys and girls, you don't need the action words. They're not important treasure words. And the last one, boys and girls, is we're going to cross out any adverbs or adjectives, anything that describes. We don't need that. Okay? Because remember, when we're note-taking, we're generally note-taking on non-fiction writing. Okay? And it's not really that important to know that she had beautiful blonde hair that flowed down to the ground, right? It's not that important. That would be trash, but that, in a fiction story. So right now, the first thing we're going to do is take out the trash. Okay? So looking at this, we have Sam Walton. What I want to do is, as we go through this first sentence, I want you to tell me if you think this is a trash word or a treasure word. Okay? But be careful. Sam Walton is the heading. So what would this be? This would be a
treasure.
This would be a
Trash.
repeating name. When you read throughout the paragraphs, a lot of the times you'll say, Sam Walton, an American businessman, was the founder of Walmart stores. Walton was born in Ohio. Walton had a wife. Walton had a son. That's a repeating name. You repeat it over and over again. So Sam is going to be trash. This is a trash word.
Awesome.
BFG, if you were reading a book about the BFG, a non-fiction article, and it kept repeating, you would only circle Sam Walton once. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to circle Sam Walton, because that's important. But since this is a trash word, we're going to
Cross
cross it out. We're throwing it out. Walton.
Trash. Yes.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Right? Why is it trash?
Because it's already on the heading.
Yeah, it's a repeating name. So we can cross it out.
Treasure.
1918 to
Treasure.
1992.
Treasure.
Why is it treasure?
Because it's not repeating. It's not
sneaky, and you guys looked ahead, which is great.
I did.
These are the treasure words. We circled these words, and if you look, places, dates, and all other words left after you've taken out the trash. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to leave that right now, and what we're doing is we're going to take out the trash first, and we might come back to those words and have another look. Okay?
Trash.
And?
Trash. It's an article.
It's an article. You're right. So we're going to cross it out. American.
Treasure.
Why is it a treasure?
Because it's a place. America's a place.
America's a place. This is American.
It's trash. It's treasure.
Why don't we leave it and come back? If we're not sure, the best thing is to leave it and come back. Businessman.
Treasure. 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 Treasure.
Stop. Think a minute. If you're not sure, let's leave it and come back. Since I'm hearing trash and I'm hearing treasure, we'll leave it and come back. Was.
Trash.
Why is was trash? Why do you say trash?
Because it's an action word.
It's an action word.
And it says trash.
It's trash. You're right. The.
Trash.
Why?
It's an
article. You're right. Founder.
Treasure.
We're not quite sure, so we're going to leave it.
What is that?
Yeah, that's an article, right? It's one of those words that, those baby words we don't need.
Everywhere.
Walmart.
Uh-oh. Trash.
Why are you saying this is trash? But his name's Walton. And stores, what do you think?
Treasure. No, because it includes part of the name. It's a place.
Stores?
No.
It's almost.
It's a place.
Well, let's look, boys and girls. Using our treasure and trash posters, you've said that Sam Walton is trash. Oh, I take this one. You've said that Sam Walton's trash, so we're going to throw it out. Bye-bye, Sam. You said Walton is trash. Bye-bye, Walton. And?
Bye-bye. And?
What?
It was good, but now.
Bye-bye.
I use it a lot, but
Okay, so these are the trash words that you've decided to take out.
Yes.
So looking at our treasure words, or leftover words, all the other words left after you've taken out the trash, we can look. Dates falls under treasure. These two words were left. So let's see.
Treasure!
Founder was left.
Treasure!
Walmart was left.
Treasure!
And stores was left.
Treasure!
Oh,
Trash!
this one?
Treasure!
Date. So boys and girls, once we've crossed out. Oh wait.
Treasure!
Oh wait. Thank you. Once we've crossed out all the trash words, what we have left are our treasure words. These are the important words that you would circle, circle in your notes. So, want to be an Ignacio Local warning. 1918 to 1992. American businessman, founder, Walmart stores. Do you see how by taking out all the trash, what's left are those important words? And now what we could do is we could create our own sentences about Sam Walton using just the important words that we found. Isn't this an easier way of taking notes than trying to find the important words first? Right? Because when we've taken notes before and we've just been able to highlight, what you've done is we had highlighted sentences and paragraphs. By doing this, it's really making sure that we find out what's important and what's trash. Okay? Now, we're going to try this again. We're going to look at the entire paragraph that we have on Sam Walton, the World Encyclopedia. We're going to see if we can find some trash and treasure together, and then I'm going to give you the opportunity to find some trash and treasure on your own. Okay? So, let's turn on our overhead. Remember to keep in mind, please, the trash and treasure reminder posters that we have up here. This will help remind you, this will help remind you of which words are important and which words we can take out. Okay. So, very quickly, we're just going to go through this, and we're going to read the paragraph. We're just going to do maybe the first two paragraphs together. We're going to read the paragraph out loud, and then just like we did before, we're going to take out all the trash. Okay, that's the first thing we do with note-taking. Remove the trash. So let's read it together. Sam Walton's the heading. Sam Walton, 1918 to 1992, an American businessman, was the founder of Walmart stores. Walton changed the way stores sold goods in the United States. For example, he built large stores that sold a wide variety of goods at low prices. He also placed his stores in small cities and rural areas rather than in large. Look at this paragraph and let's start taking out some of the trash. We know Sam Walton is the heading. Sam Walton here? Trash.
Treasure.
And?
Trash.
American businessman doesn't fall under our trash. Was?
Trash.
The?
Trash.
Founder of?
Trash.
So we can just kind of find the?
Trash.
In? The? Take those out. For example is trash, right? He is a pronoun, take that out. Built is a noun, or an action word, you can take that out. That. A. Of. At. He. Also. His. In.
Interest.
Anything else?
And.
And.
What? In.
And. Any other trash? Way. We can probably take that out.
And
Any other trash?
yes. Low.
Cooney? Low. Let's cross out low. Mari? Oh, yeah. Well done. Repeating word name. We want that out. Anything else? Yeah. We can take out small. Large.
Large there.
else in the first paragraph?
No.
Okay, well let's look at what we found. So we have 1918 to 1992. Is that important?
Yes.
American businessman?
Yes. Yes.
Founder?
Yes.
Walmart stores?
Yes.
Okay. Changed?
Yes.
Let's see, we have changed, stores, goods, United States. Well, in this one, we might actually, United States is important, right? Changed is important, isn't it? It's a verb, but it is important. Stores, it changed stores for goods. It's how they sold goods, okay?
Yes. 3 times.
Repeating name? You heard a repeating name?
Stores.
Oh, so you had one store, so we can cross out this stores.
And good. And there's another.
Okay.
And there's another store.
What's this word?
Variety.
Variety is important. Prices.
There's another store and another one.
Yeah.
Place.
Well, we have them in cities and rural areas.
Cities.
Okay, we can cross out that.
Place. Oh, really? Oh, city, not place. It's making like a street. Oh, that's cool. It's making like a street.
Looks like a street.
No, it's making. It looks like a car. It looks like a cactus.
There we go. Okay.
Miss Chan, place.
Oh, is that no? Okay. So, looking at this, if Miss Chan was to take notes, these are the treasure words that you guys said you found. 1918 to 92, American businessman, founder, Walmart stores, changed, stores, goods, United States. Now, does that make sense to you? No. Is it supposed to make sense to you?
No.
No. These are only the important words. It only makes sense when you put it together in sentences, right?
Because they're only notes.
Because these are only notes. So when Miss Chan's doing my note taking, it's only the important words. Miss Chan we haven't circled any sentences, have we? Right? No, we haven't circled any sentences. So then we have variety. What does variety mean?
Like different kinds.
Yeah, like lots of different kinds. Prices. Okay. Would you remember that this is high prices or low prices? Yeah. Right? Placed, cities, rural areas. Now the reason why we do this, boys and girls, is that once you've had this, you've already read it, so you understand what you've read. These key words are to remind you. Do you understand why you have to read first? You can't just start taking out the trash without reading, because these key words don't make sense if you haven't read the paragraph. Yeah? It only makes sense if you've read what you've written. Okay? Now, once you've done that, we're just going to actually leave this because I want to give you a chance to actually work on some of this your own. What you would do is you would have these keywords, and then we would take it and we would start writing sentences out of them. And that's what we're going to do in another lesson. But right now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you an article about a very famous man that some of you said that you knew and some of you said that you didn't. His name is Mark Zuckerman. And he is the founder, Zuckerberg, of Facebook.
Yeah.
So what you guys get to do is I want you to take some time right now. We're not going to have time for you to do the entire article, but I want you to take some time and read the first paragraph. And I want you to take out the trash by crossing them out and finding the treasure by circling the words. Remember, when we're doing note-taking, do we need to find the trash? Take out the trash, leave the treasure.
It's recording.
Facebook, this one crossed out.
Be careful. What is Facebook?
Not there. There. That is a
Remember, what you are doing is taking out the trash first. Once we look at the poster. So you have to go through. Did you read the first paragraph together? first?
We're reading.
You guys read?
1980.
And look at your poster. So we have to take out the articles, right? Eating nails. You guys read together. Read through your words. And look at the poster. What do you have to take off first? You cross out all the articles. First paragraph. You take out all the articles.
You didn't read it. Just read it.
Okay, you're crossing it out. Stop. Stop. We're only supposed to do the first paragraph. You need to take out any of the trash words. Why did you cross out users? How is that trash? And I see repeating words.
I finished it.
You guys need to work together. What do you think? Is that a trash word? Why? I see what you're saying. Okay, so social. Okay, so you're saying it's an adjective. Okay.
Friends, I could do it. Facebook, cross it out. Okay. What else do you need?
So once you found all the trash, go back and circle your treasure. Okay. Mid-20s, like mid-20s, like 23, 24, 25.
Social network. Users. Activities.
Good, very good. Social network.
Makes.
Why?
Makes.
They go together.
Oh, no, we can't do action words. It says makes.